Now, let's go get those Viet Congs.
Well, if I'm playing kind of a Chris Farley type, then Ben is probably playing a young Stallone type. You know, kind of beefcakey, kind of tough, macho, but also considers himself a real powerful actor.
Who's the platoon sergeant?
You!
You? Who? You?
Here we go, I'm back, sorry.
Well, I think as a writer, it was an idea that he could not get out of his head, and he kept on coming up with good ideas and sort of jokes that hadn't been told before. As a director, I think that the commitment to the film grew out of his vision as a writer. As an actor, it was really the chance to work with a major director.
His character is a bit of an egotistical idiot, if you like. He mocks big movie stars having, you know, a bunch of assistants running around them. But Ben has a bunch of assistants running around him. And I'm sure there's only 2% of that character in Ben's real personality that he's had to draw upon.
Everybody had their own particular eye to hell they had to go through. I think for Ben, it was the fact that he was wearing all those hats and he had to be quality control and he had to maintain the energy and he had to drive us forward and make us work when we didn't feel we had another ounce to give, and he'd find these reservoirs of great moments and stuff.
It's all just make-believe.
Well, the most confusing time for me was when Ben is in character, in the scene, and his character is telling my character to cut.
So Downey and I are acting in the scene, and Steve Coogan's the director, so we're filming the scene of us, filming the scene in the movie, and within the movie, I'm saying, I'd like to cut, and the director's saying, no, don't cut, keep it rolling.
Still rolling! And I'd be thinking, does Ben Stiller want me to cut, or is it the character in the movie that he's playing, Tug Speedman, saying cut? In which case, if it's the character saying cut, I'm going to say, no, we're not cutting, we're still filming. But if it's Ben Stiller saying cuts, then I've just got to shut up and we've got to cut.
What we did was we came up with a phrase instead of cut, since we were using cut in the movie. So the phrase when we wanted to stop filming would be, stop, really, just stop now, I'm serious. So whenever I say stop, really, just stop now, I'm serious, seriously, fucking stop. We have to stop. That would be the cue for the cameras to actually stop.
That got very confusing. That nearly fried my brain. But it was funny, and what came out was good. You just have to pay attention. Look into the whites of his eyes, and if you see Ben Stiller behind them, then you just got to shut up. And if it's Tug Speedman, then I can argue with him.
It's good that Ben only chooses a small movie to do the acting and the directing and writing on, because if it was much bigger, I don't know how he would do it, you know?
And cut! That's the trailer right there.
We got ribs,
Rib day.
and macaroni and cheese day.
About 5 weeks ago, we had ribs
They've been
for
giving
lunch.
us ribs blue balls for the rest
It
of
was
the
a really good day. There was talk of, you know, wow, these ribs are so good, they're going to do them once a week for sure.
Yeah.
It's their signature dish.
No, they like slimy shrimp.
And then we didn't see it. We didn't see any fucking ribs for 5 weeks, and now it's rib day.
Portnoy, my character, yeah, he's made a career out of kind of fart movies. I mean, I've done some gross out movies myself, but Portnoy, you know, is at the next level above Jack Black in terms of like dominating the world of farts.
In the movie, his character does this movie called The Fatties, and it's a big hit where he plays like all these members of a fat family that have a flatulence problem. And Jack actually, the fake trailer in the movie, Jack could actually do that. Now, I mean that as a compliment to him.
Jack brings an energy and naive emotional honesty to everything that he does.
I bought this kite a few weeks ago, as soon as I got here to Hawaii. And
underwhelmed the whole time.
And I said to my friend Jay over here, I said, dude, good news. I got a kite. And he was like, rolled his eyes, like, oh, dumb kid stuff. And Party Poop over here, he can munch on his shrimps and tri-tip, but deep in his heart, he knows he's missing out on some good times. Good times. My concern was, you know, what's a water buffalo hide gonna feel like on my naked belly and chest? Is that gonna be a rough surface? Am I gonna have an allergic reaction to this buffalo hide? But actually, it was very soft. It was like, you know, one of those fancy tiger rugs or something that you see in front of the fireplace in some movies. It's very soft.
I need to wear his stomach skin like a unitard.
But he didn't seem to be all that thrilled with me on his back, because I think he was like, oh, fuck, that's heavy. Jack Black is a heavy actor, and he's on me. And I looked in his eyes, and I could have sworn there was anger in the eyes.
I'm Tanya with the American Humane Association, and this is Bertha. She's our water buffalo on the movie Tropic Thunder. The trainers actually were going out to pick her up for a normal day of work, and they had found a little baby in the pen with her. She had given birth to a young little calf, and the trainers named the baby after Jack Black, named the baby Little Jack. Nobody knew she was pregnant, so it was quite the surprise, and everybody was happy and healthy, so now Bertha is a mama.
Good. All right. Go on the other side, right?
I received satisfaction.
Okay. Turn around.
Even.
Man, I don't drop character till I've done a DVD commentary.
In the movie, you know, Downey, you had to believe that his character, Kirk Lazarus, is the greatest actor of his generation, and so we had to find somebody for the role who was actually a serious actor that was respected. Otherwise, it would just feel like, you know, we were just sort of, then it wouldn't have any weight, the character. So Downey is, you know, who else could be that funny and also be taken seriously as an actor, and happens to coincide with his world domination of the global box office.
I just needed a summer gig to follow up Iron Man, which will be a trilogy, by the way.
What I found very funny about it, when I saw Robert in his full black makeup, was that he was playing a slightly distorted, slightly misjudged rendition of what he thinks his character thinks a black man's supposed to be. The comedy is about that misjudgment.
Are we cool?
Not really.
Downey improvised so much. He came up with, I mean, he really hit a groove with the character where I think it was very freeing for him to be this Australian guy who obviously had so much talent and had to focus it into these roles and could never be himself. So much of what's on the screen comes out of the improvisation in the movie.
Usually, I have a donkey vagina for dinner. Yesterday, I have cat face for breakfast.
Wait, here we go.
Please come enjoy dog face for dinner.
I thought it was a ridiculous and potentially incendiary idea, but I blame it on DreamWorks and Ben Stiller.
He stays so true to the character that it's not offensive, you know? It's like, this is a real black dude. And then the thing is, he sounds black, too. So it's just like, it just trips your head out.
Never had it so good, man. Never so good.
You know, I'm like giving him handshakes. What's up, dog? What's up? What up, homie? You know what I mean? I'm thinking he a real black dude.
John Blake and Greg Nelson and I would meet in the trailer at, I don't know, 7 a.m. and we would just power through the hour and a half or 2 hours of application. And at that point, other cast members would start rolling in and having a nice leisurely breakfast.
Yeah, when we knew we were going to do this character with Robert,
The first person we went to was Rick Baker because he's just the best, I think. He was really about to get it the most realistic, to really go with the most minimalist approach, which I thought was really smart because we're going to be out in the sun in the summer in Hawaii, and it's just going to be very hard to maintain.
The first time we saw it was at the screen test, and you know, they did his skin, they did some sideburns, you know, they did just a wig sort of off the makeup truck, and it was like, bingo. I mean, it was 99% there. We just were blown away by, you know, how how perfect it was right off the bat.
Make them ends, even if it means jacking friends. Now you're doomed. Hollow points to the dome. Once again, it's on. Out come my 22. I'm the cutthroat. Now I gotta cut you.
Yeah, no, hell no, to pee on that girl. No, listen. She was in the way when I was pissing. She walked past. I was peeing and she walked past. Like Al Pacino, if he rolls with you know, his two bodyguards. He got all his boys, Cornbread and Ruler. He got his booty sweat girls, you know, that he rolls with. And it's just like, he's just so, that's, you know, in touch with all these girls and stuff like that. And it's so over the top. It's so ridiculous. I would not really take a shot of this, but if you do, it's a pound of booty in your mouth. Actually, matter of fact, I have a thing of booty sweat right here. This is Al Pacino's booty sweat. I don't think you should, yeah. I don't know if I want to. I don't think you should taste it, but yeah.
Well, he's the first guy that auditioned for the role.
We have my new energy bar. It's called Buster Nut Energy Bar. Yes, go get that.
It just made me laugh so much, and he really was owning this guy.
So what? You're gay. You're also, hey, listen, you're also a great artist and businessman. Why not rap about that?
I mean, shit, and watch my fragrances, my clothing line, and all my other shit go down south. If you tell anybody about this, man, I'm gonna have somebody shoot your ass. Yeah.
And he's a really young kid, but he just has a lot of energy. He's a lot of you know, real confidence that he had to have, you know, because he's doing these scenes with Downey and Jack, and he had to come in there like he was the biggest star of the bunch, and he was, you know, he was wonderful.
I'm the same person who bought your noodle legs, Damon. Remember the noodle legs? Come on, Damon, do the noodle legs. Do the noodle legs. Come on, Damon. Hell yeah, do that shit. Do it, baby. I'm the same person who bought your hip-hop bunny hop. Come on. Oh, hell yeah. Can you do it? Get the seizure, baby. Get it, Damon. Get it. Hell yeah, get it. Get a cornbread. Get a cornbread. He's okay. It's okay. It's all about going together, baby. To be honest, I didn't really think I was gonna get the role because I'm not like this, but I don't know if I'm the youngest on the set. I'm 22, and it's like it's more of an older role. So I auditioned, and I was just trying to be funny in the audition, and then, bam, it happened. It was very exciting. Deuces, baby. I love y'all. Mama, I'm coming home.
Jay Baruchel is incredible. Incredible, Jay Baruchel. Jay Baruchel, to me, is he's what you call an acting comedic savant. And I don't mean that I mean that in a good way, that he's like actually has this amazing ability to, is that bad to say that?
Where does it go? Stomach humor. That's this. Bon appetit, everyone.
I had actually met and worked with Ben about 5 or 6 years ago on like the first TV show I did in the States was called Undeclared, and he actually did a guest spot on one episode, so I got to hang out with him that time. Truthfully, it was an audition like any other audition, except for Ben was laughing a heck of a lot, and like as an actor, you can't ask for any kind of better audition situation than having the director like laugh uproariously at everything you say. Like, It's way worse ways to audition, yeah.
Who are you?
I'm Kevin. Are you serious? I'm Kevin Sandusky. I'm playing Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah, right.
Hey, how you doing, Jeff?
Who are you?
That's awesome, man. Kevin Sandusky. I play Brooklyn. We've been working together.
Oh, right. I like you.
Yeah, man. It's a real honor to be here.
I can tell it's gonna be a good experience.
I'm really having a great time.
Can you help me out, man? I'm looking for this guy, the grip with the bandana. He's got a package for me.
But he actually gave the guy a character, sort of written originally as a straight guy for everybody else, but he's actually funny in the way he plays Brooklyn in the movie, because he's playing sort of the stereotypical, Jewish soldier kid in the foxhole, and he really just got that 100%.
I need fixed wing on the green to my whiskey. We got buku zips in the Z. Rock and roll. I repeat, walleye. I need fixed wing.
That looks like it could be that. Yeah, fuck me.
Everybody in any profession wants to work with the best people at that given profession, and that's what I'm getting to do here for me. For my money, we got pretty much the funniest people in the world here. Let's just say if a bomb went off today, there would be no funny movies for a very long time.
I understand you did a lot of research for this role, got into character.
What?
Big ass titties.
So yeah, Cody's bringing a lot of hoses with him. Keeps it wet around him. There's a mullet going on. There's a little bit of action at the top. There's some Vanilla Ice type lines here, There's a hose that sprays behind me every time I move around or anything. It's weird. It's really crazy.
Danny McBride, who's just, sort of hit the scene the last couple of years. He's really hit the scene. The guy's like all of a sudden in so many movies, and deservedly so.
Dudes, I know we'd all rather be fucking Suzanne Summers, but we need to focus right now. Tuk, I'll pull your little pants down and smack your fucking ass. What the fuck are you doing, working on a mixtape for your girlfriend back here? Jesus Christ. I met Ben on the set of Heartbreak Kid, and I had a great time working with him and the Farrelly brothers, and he had shown me a copy of the script then and read it, and I was just flattered that he even wanted me to read it, and so when he expressed interest in me being a part of it, it was just like, whatever I have to do to be able to get to Hawaii next summer, I'll pretty much do. Ben basically said, I want you to go down to South Carolina and blow your pinky off with an M80, and then you got the role. So, bingo, that's what I did. Let's go get milkshakes. You guys want to make milkshakes?
I think at first Danny was like, I can't believe I'm doing scenes with Nick Nolte. This is just like too weird. But he got over that very quickly.
Nick, that was great, thank you. Danny, that was okay.
It was great to watch those guys work together, to watch Danny improvise.
Hey, I'm not trying to come off as weird or anything, but I might be your biggest fan. Yeah, I like you a lot. Yeah, I mean, not a homosexual way or anything, just in like a normal way. Like just a guy who thinks that another dude just rocks, just rules. This is my buddy. I like him because he's got the biggest nutsack out of all the goats here. They're gonna pretend like they don't know me now, which is fucking dumb. Do these things buck from behind? Is that what goats do? Yeah, I should probably watch out. He was picked up based on his acting abilities. I'm not gonna say what he did to get in this film, but let's just say he shouldn't be proud of himself. Yeah, well, I've been growing this out, trying to get him to get a little more action back here. So I'm just telling him that's what the ladies like. See, that. Similar to just the same thing I have here. It's very similar. Goats don't have lice, do they? Is that something I could get from touching? Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. Okay, see, this is cool. Stay, you go back, you little devil. What's happening, Solomon? He's stoned.
And then what would you say has been your favorite part about working on this?
Waking up in the morning. Yeah. I'm always surprised when I wake up.
Now I take it this is makeup, the blood coming out.
No, this is problems from the 80s. It was a different kind of filmmaking back in those days.
He, you know, he's amazing. Nick is, I just think he's a great actor, and he's lived life, and he has that voice, and he has that scruff, and you had to really believe that he was the real deal. And he also has a great sense of humor, too.
Okay. I have a tooth that came out, and I said, Ben, do you like it with the tooth or without the tooth? And then I swallowed the tooth, so it had to be without the tooth, you know.
Yes, Four Leaf. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, fuck. Did it again. I saw where I'd have a chance to bully some movie stars. And I don't get that opportunity very often, you know, to tell them that they're pansies, you know. Which they are, you know, they are.
He's just trying to get some screen time.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
What? What? You know, he's jumping around like that. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, what the?
Jesus. I grew up where it was hard work, Robert Mitchum, all these guys, you know. They didn't even have trailers. You know, Mitchum just had a chair. And he'd just sit out all night. Wait till next day to shoot, you know.
He has hands.
He killed Damien.
Bullshit.
He did something bad to Jamie Lee Curtis.
Almost.
I mean, a lot of people don't get to kind of soar over Oahu with Nick Nolte, so that's definitely, you know, that's kind of cool. Yeah, it's all right.
Kauai.
Yeah, Kauai. Yeah, we're not in Oahu. No, this is Kauai. Yeah. A lot of people fly with Nick Nolte over Oahu. It's Kauai that is the difference, you know.
Take him off the fucking grid. Yeah.